Once again with another video. No rights to the video or music, strictly for educational purposes only. Let's listen to Remedy 8 talk about radiation and cosmic energy. Let's get into it, Israel.
Electron and proton particles that are literally flowing into the atmosphere. Now, here's the thing here, okay? We know that what they call the magnetic field around our planet is gone. We talked about the science behind that as we awakened. All right, when we were in that sleep state, the magnetic energy, the magnetic field, the magnificent, when you talk about magnificent, magnify, all these different things that deals with magnetic fields, magnificent, all of them, this was describing us. So all that magnetic energy was within our vessels, all right? And nothing but cosmic energy came in. But when we went into that sleep state, all that magnetic energy had literally went on the outside of the planet. You have to remember, energy can only be transferred. Energy cannot be destroyed. Energy can be created. These beings talking about energy cannot be created or destroyed. No, energy can be created, but it cannot be destroyed. Once it is created, it is infinite. It cannot be destroyed. So the energy, the magnetic energy that was once within us, literally went into the outer part of our planet. These inorganic beings, these creatures here on our planet, whatever identity they are, don't know. They took advantage of this. All right, they took advantage of this, and they literally caused us to remain in a sleep state for a very long time while they thrive with their monetary system, the business, the banking, all the other things, the religion. Religion was one of the biggest things that kept us in a sleep state. And they needed us to remain in that sleep state because our sleep state.
Well, we know, Israel, that it's only for a short time because their time is up. And it doesn't matter what they do. They know their time is up. Time's up. It's over. So we don't really care what they do. We really don't. We don't really care. And they can bring as much radiation as they want onto the earth. It's only going to affect them, not us.
Was their survival. Our sleep state was the only way that they could thrive and live, and all the different things. We had to be in a sleep state, but now that we are awakening, is very fearful for them. That's why you go back to that whole leader of Israel thing and say,
yeah, because they want us to continue to stay asleep, and we're not. They want our eyes to continue to be closed, and they want us to continue to go on as if nothing is taking place. That's not happening. TikTok is waking everybody up, and people's eyes are open, not falling for the BS that they're giving us anymore. And they know that. So they can run scared, create all these different things that's taking place in the earth, with the bad weather, the radiation, the solar flares. They say, the meteors and stuff that's falling. It don't matter. The earthquakes, it doesn't matter. We are not being bothered by that. They are. I mean, it just seems crazy that you are causing all this to take place on the earth, but scared at the same time. Come on. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh yeah, the young blacks are the problem. Why? Because they're the awakening of original people. We pulling this magnetic energy that's on the outside of the planet back into us. Therefore, it leaves the planet open for nothing but pure cosmic energy. Okay, we have our galactic sun, which is literally sending extremely powerful cosmic rays. We talk about cosmic rays. Cosmic rays is nothing but cosmic radiation to our planet. All right.
And you see that the sun veil is lifted off the sun, and the sun is actually burning them. It is actually burning them. And they cannot understand why it does not affect us, Israel. It's because the melanin that we have protect us from the sun, so we can sit out there all day long. It has no effect to us. But they have to wait until sun goes down in the evening to come out to enjoy the weather, and the day, to get what they need to get done, and do what they need to do. So I asked them to see if they'll come out in the daytime when the sun is out. Can't do it, because they're going to get burned. They're going to get burned.
And it's extremely powerful cosmic rays to our planet, causing all kind of havoc with the electrical system, the radio system, the internet, all kind of different things, because everything that's here that we using is low-level energy. Everything is low-level energy, seriously. You know, they use low radio frequencies. The cell phones run on radio frequencies. The televisions run on radio frequencies. The radio run on radio frequencies. Your Wi-Fi runs on radio frequencies. You know, all this, these different things that we use run on radio frequencies. So, because these are low radio frequencies and not high radio frequencies, the cosmic radiation that you see right here literally destroys the low energy. Okay, you understand this right here. So what you call the aurora borealis, all right, is nothing but pure cosmic radiation. All right, and like we said, this radiation is not only in the sky, it's on the ground. You can feel it, you can taste it. It's all around my mouth and my hair, my hands. I can feel the energy tingling. It's just crazy energy. This is some powerful stuff, brothers and sisters. We gotta understand that this is all about the change. All right, so what's happening was this radiation is going to become thicker, and it's going to become thicker, and it's going to become thicker, because we're not going to go back into sleep state. You'll have more brothers and sisters awakening. All right, understand that the magnetic fields just don't disappear. The magnetic fields around the planet just don't disappear. It returns back to us. Energy can only be transferred. So this energy is being transferred back to us as the original beings. All right, brothers and sisters, waking up everywhere. Okay, so what's going to happen is, and which is happening now, the atmosphere is changing. Okay, the atmosphere is changing. It's literally changing. It's becoming more dense. All right, and you got dense proton, dense electron particles in the atmosphere, and these protons and electron particles are extremely radioactive. When you talk about radioactive, what are we talking about? These are radio waves. All right, radioactive radio waves. All right, because when you deal with the cosmos, when you talk about frequencies is nothing but radio waves. Extremely powerful radio waves, all different types, and the number can go as high as you can think it exists. It exists. So this radiation, what's it doing? It's changing the quality of the air, the atmosphere. All right, it's changing the air quality. Okay, it's making it more difficult for those who are not organic to the planet to breathe and to operate. All right, I want you to understand this here. Spontaneous combustion just don't happen from being in an area where it's hot sun or whatever. You're talking about radioactive energy. You're talking about powerful radiation, and this is breathed into a body. And that body, if it cannot take that energy, will spontaneously combust. Spontaneous means within. So it will combust within itself. Henceforth, as this air begins to change, what happens? The gases change. That's what happens. The gases change. And as these gases change, all right, we can become nitrogen rich. We can become helium rich. We can become xenon rich. We can become boron rich. All right, we can become hydrogen rich. But it won't be oxygen. It won't be oxygen. All right, which means this radiation literally changes or causes the gases in the atmosphere to mutate into something different. All right. So you have to remember when these beings first came here, what did they came? They came with masks on, with space helmets on, with helmets on, so that they could breathe because they had oxygen tanks connected to them, and they had to constantly, after so many hours, go back and get another oxygen tank. And in the midst of everything, they needed us to go into a sleep state because they learned. They studied and learned that we were the source of the power and the energy here in this realm. Okay, and that's why they needed to put the giants into the sleep state, because they needed us to go into a lower state of being in order for them to survive. Henceforth, as we begin to go into a lower mind setting, what took place, that magnetic field that was powerful within us went into the upper atmosphere, which worked as a barrier for these non-indigenous beings, for these creatures. It worked as a barrier for them so that they would not get attacked by cosmic energy. But all the cosmic energy that was hitting the magnetic fields, what was the magnetic fields doing? It was consuming, so that when the magnetic fields, when everything literally returns back to us, it will be far more powerful than, and we become far more powerful. So this energy is coming back to us as we come into this awakened state. Okay, it's bringing back a positive node of energy, which means that these beings who are not indigenous will have to purchase air, just like that movie, The Lorax. You remember that movie on Disney, The Lorax? And what happened? There was no oxygen in the air, and they had to put on masks. They had to purchase bottles of air. All right, was letting you know the oxygen. They knew the oxygen was going to change, but it's not because there were no trees. It's more so because of there's a celestial type of energy that would take place, which will cause everything that you know to change. Because this radiation, this is pure cosmic radiation that's coming in on the planet. All right, let me show you the first clip again. Can't you see that? That's the Aurora Borealis. This is cosmic rays, pure cosmic radiation coming in on the planet, what they call the Aurora Borealis. All right, our galactic sun plays a role in this right here. Our galactic sun plays a powerful role in this, because it literally, when that energy comes from this charged up plasma, this charged up protons, charged up electrons, charged up neutrons, protons, electrons, and neutrons, all charged up, and they come into the planet, what happens? That energy, literally, we get to see what that energy is.
But see, Israel, the sun is already within our atmosphere. It's not coming on the planet. It's already within our planet. The sun and the moon and the stars. It's just that when it goes down, goes through a different portal. The moon goes through a different portal. And the stars go through a different portal, in and out of portals, to show up in the morning time, in the afternoon, at night. Yeah. So it's not coming on the planet, because nothing can come in and out of the dome, the firmament. Okay? Nothing. Nothing can go in, nothing can come out.
It's nothing but pure radiation. So there's radiation. And when you talk about, when they talk about the nuclear war coming, when they talk about the nuclear war, they know what's getting ready to take place. There's a brother, not a brother, but a guy, it's a mixed guy at work. He says to me yesterday, he says, "Man, we just got the word that I just got the word that nuclear bombs are on the way from Russia." I said, nuclear bombs on the way from Russia. And then this morning I thought about it. I said, no, it wasn't nuclear bombs on the way from Russia. This is radioactive energy that was coming in, what they call the Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights. This is nuclear energy. This is powerful nuclear radiation that's coming in on the planet. And they were letting everybody know, but they were saying that it was bombs from Russia, but no, it's nuclear energy. So when they talk about the nuclear warfare, they're talking about a battle with the cosmic beings, which are us, the cosmic beings. And this is a nuclear war, which means that this powerful radioactive energy that's all in the planet, it's right now it's in the grass, it's in the water, it's in the wind, it's everywhere. All right? But this is just the beginning stages of it. It's going to get thicker and thicker and thicker. And they're going to put out messages telling their people to stay indoors and do not come out unless you have an oxygen apparatus. Just like in the movie Moonfall, when the moon became too close, what happened? The oxygen, the level of the gases changed. And they were not able to breathe. And they had to, they used the fireman mask to put on, that they put on to breathe oxygen from the tanks. And they were letting you know then this is what's going to take place. All right? This radiation is going to become so heavy that they won't be able to breathe. And they showed you the result. And just watch the movie Moonfall. Go and watch it. I'm not going to show it on here because they're going to say copyright infringement and all that other stuff, whatever. Go and watch the movie Moonfall and see what happened to that non-indigenous being when they go save this one person and he breathed in there and he just literally combusted right there. See, when they breathe in this stuff right here, this causes the spontaneous combustion. Breathe it in, there's radioactive energy. Sometimes we got high radioactive spots on the planet, and it may just happen, but now the radiation is everywhere and it's becoming more powerful. We have awakened, which means our awakening has pulled the magnetic fields back to us, and our planet is open. Our planet, our realm, everything is open for nothing but pure cosmic energy. We have no barriers. This is all about talking about the lifting of the veil, the return of the Christ, the lifting of the veil. It's a whole planetary thing that's taking place, the lifting of the veil. All right? And as the veil lifts, it's lifted, which the veil is literally the magnetic field that's coming back to us as the original beings. That veil lifts and remove, we see the reality of everything that's supposed to be. Now, this is just the beginning, brothers. As we told you, the 2024 is a year of death and destruction, right? So we're talking about nothing but pure cosmic radiation, pure cosmic rays coming in on our planet, coming into the planet, coming apart, when it's going to be a part of this planetary structure again. All right? And we get to rise. All right? This is where you have your Superman. They gave us a non-indigenous being to play the role of Superman and show you that Superman can go into space and don't need an oxygen apparatus on. Why? Because we are part of that same cosmic structure, which means that we can go up there and we don't need a helmet or anything on with oxygen and all this other stuff to protect our skin, because this is what we are part of, and we can go up there and we can breathe in all those different gases because we're part of that multi-gaseous structure. All right? Just like they showed you with Superman. And we can breathe in those gases and we would never die. All right? So understand that changes are happening. The radiation is here. The cosmic radiation is building, and it's going to get more stronger and get more stronger and get more stronger and get more stronger and more powerful. And brothers and sisters, it's important that you continue to have a grand awakening. Your awakening has literally got to be grand. You cannot allow yourself to fall back into a sleep state. The original beings, you cannot. This is our time to flourish. This is our time to flow, brothers and sisters. This is where we, as the original beings, literally begin to operate on higher levels. Okay? Open up to this cosmic energy. All right? Cosmic radiation here. This is all about the nuclear war they're talking about. This is everything is coming to place. The Truman Show is coming to an end. This whole illusion that they created, the Truman Show, is coming to an end. And it will no longer be in existence, brothers and sisters. All right? This is all about our return, the return of the Christ. The Christ is the original people. All right? Understand that. So it is extremely important that you understand that we've got extremely powerful levels of cosmic radiation coming in. These beings are trying to make it cold. Right here in Detroit right now, it's freaking 52 to 54 degrees right now, which is cold for us. I hate the cold weather. Seriously, I hate it. But they're doing this.
But it's only so they can survive, because they cannot survive any heat. So that's why they keep the temperature so low, so they can survive out in it. They cannot survive if the sun is out and it's heating up the earth. They stay inside under air conditioner. The air conditioner is cool. Now, if it's raining and it's cold and it's cool outside, then that's when they come out. When the sun is pretty much getting ready to go down and the cool weather comes in, that's when you see them the most. That's why. They cannot take the heat like we can.
To protect their people. But as this energy, this cosmic rays become thicker and thicker and thicker, we told you, and what's going to happen? It's going to bring forth this powerful element called ether. And ether is literally going to ravage through the land. All right? All these energies, the radiation rays, different rays of radiation are extremely alive. We'll come back to this right here. Look at these. These are different frequencies. All these different colors right here, these are different frequencies that are coming in on the planet. Multiple frequencies that's coming in on the planet. And these frequencies create vibrations. These vibrations create energies. All these new energies create new gases. All right? Yes. So everything is changing. This is a nuclear war that they're going to be fighting against.
And since they vibrate on such a low energy, vibration on a low energy, they have to be around us to pick up our higher energy, higher vibration. Because they operate on a low vibration. And we operate on a high vibration. Why you think they always around us? Pick up our high vibration just to be able to survive.
We're the proponents that are going to have to carry out this war, brothers and sisters. Make yourself stronger. Understand who you are. All right? I'll catch you guys later. You know the deal. All power to the multi-chakra celestial angelic beings. May chaos run with you forever and ever and ever. Remember, chaos is everything. Much power to